Trevs Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. It's too sweet. I forgot to show this off in my last video, being, the 10-year anniversary and all. I bought this when it became available. And I've had it ever since. But anyway, I'm getting completely off topic. So, apparently I've been living under a rock and I missed the tease, but St. Louis did a thing that I did not expect them to do, and that was release their 2022 Stadium Series jerseys. So, I get another jersey to react to. Let's talk about it. So one of two things. I honestly didn't think they were going to go back to their 67, 68 jerseys. I thought they were going as far back as the St. Louis Eagles, being Minnesota went in 1930s. And for the record, if you haven't watched the Minnesota reaction video, it's somewhere up here. But I missed this when I did the Minnesota reaction. I completely missed the elbow patches. But in having said that, I'm glad they went this way because it reminded me of the alumni game they had when they had their last outdoor game. Jerseys looked a lot like this. But having said all that, let's talk about these Winter Classic jerseys. So again, this is the jersey it's molded after. Their 67, 68 jerseys when they entered the league. And this is what we get. I mean, the vintage white is a nice touch. The blue note, obviously stylized and modernized. Shoulder yokes are a little thinner. It doesn't go into the sleeve, but that's okay. Basic lines. So all in all, the same exact setup, essentially giving you a little more vintage white than you do basic white. And you got the Winter Classic patch on the shoulder, and the name and numbering, which is, I guess, basic size for outdoor games. And all told, it's a nice companion to the 2017 Winter Classic. All told, I think it's a nice look. I mean, it's not nearly as busy as the Minnesota jersey is, which, all in all, is a great thing. I mean, my own thought process, now that I've sat on the Minnesota one for a couple days, is that one has a lot going on, but this one, it just says blues. And really, you couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, it's a nice taste to, or it's a nice ode to their original expansion when they came into the league, which isn't a bad thing. You got to remember, what's old is new again, so this definitely fits the mold. But as far as comparing it to the Minnesota jersey, there's no comparison. It's apples and oranges. But it's a look I can definitely appreciate. As far as where I'd put it in the Winter Classic jersey scheme of things, I'm not entirely sure yet. But definitely somewhere in and around top 10 at least. But we'll cross that bridge in a couple more games, I'm sure. So that's another one of Trev's Hockey Shows. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you're right here. It helps out both of us, so why stop a good thing, right? But since you're here, hit that like. While you're at it, give me a sub. You know you want to. I know you want to. It only makes sense, right? And we're so close to 100. Subscribe makes you feel good. So let's get her done. All my socials are in the description down below. Moving forward, as far as jersey reaction goes, an Arizona rebrand is coming. Unless something happens in between then and now, but that's the latest jersey I know of. So, having said that, in the meantime, in between time, be looking forward to hear some Trev. Later.